Hi, this is Steve Gamache and welcome to episode number 11, the third in the three-part series on the Kodak ZI-8 in my series, How to Improve Your Social Media Videos. So we took a look in the first episode at general features and discussed the camera. In the second episode, we took a look at the general menus for playback and video quality and recording and also deleting. So let's take a look at some of the actual utility menus for the settings for this camera. So here we come back again into our 4 modes. It will pick the last mode you did. Here's the mode that you're in. Here's the secure digital card is the type of storage you've got, and here's the battery life left on the camera. And this button over here will go into the settings menus. And again, you use the button to move around and select. The first one is setting your date and time, where you can scroll through and set the various date and time options that you have. If I want to go back, I just hit the button again to go back up a level. And if I go again, I'm back out. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go right. This setting you probably won't change. This is for NTSC or PAL, which is basically US or European video standards. So NTSC is what we would select. And then the third one is basically the video brightness for the panel. It's not how it records the video for the picture, but it's just the display brightness. So you've got 3 brightness levels from bright, less bright, to more dim, and back up to bright. This option lets you turn on and off the internal speaker for video playback or the beeps that you'll hear when you start and stop video recording. Here we have the cool feature, which is the onboard microphone feature. So take a look at how my audio is coming up here as I record, and you're not hearing that. You're hearing the other camera I'm recording on, but this is the internal microphone picking up the voice from standing next to the camera. One of the really cool features on this microphone input is the ability to go into it and then control the sensitivity of the microphone from less sensitive to more sensitive. And this is true whether you're doing the internal microphone, and you can see how it's getting less sensitive as I go over to more sensitive. As I talk now, you'll see it's louder on the scale here. And you've got, it's hard to see in the video, but you've got, let me back this off here, but you've got white areas and then you go into yellow and then red. And basically you want to try not to get into the yellow area. If you're into the yellow area, you're going to be exceeding the capability of the digital audio recording, and it won't sound very good. You're going to get a lot of distortion. So I try to keep it about where it is now, or maybe 1 higher. That's a pretty good level. And this is true whether it's the external one you're plugging into or the internal built-in microphone. Very handy feature. EIS is basically their dynamic stability system. So with EIS on, it basically, when you're hand holding the camera, it tries to stabilize the picture a little bit. And with the EIS off, it does not do stabilization. If you're going to put it on a tripod like I've got it, or put on a tabletop tripod, I would recommend putting EIS off because the picture will be slightly better. If you're hand holding, you would probably want to put EIS on, but it's very easy to change. The other feature is the face recognition feature. If you turn that on, it tries to recognize faces in the recording and adjust the brightness level or the exposure level for those faces. It's not a focusing feature. This is a fixed focus lens, but it does help the exposure level of the faces in the picture, which is usually what you're after anyway. So very handy feature. I usually have that on. This lets you format your secure digital storage, and then this gives you information on the firmware levels on the camera, because you can do online firmware upgrades with this camera. So to back again off the menu, we just hit the same button and we're back out. So this is a tour of pretty much all the features of the Kodak ZI-8. Very easy to use, very high quality, and very reasonably priced. For more information, to check out links on where you can buy this camera and Kodak's links to learn more details on this camera, please check out my website at sgphotography.com, or go to YouTube for more videos in my series for youtube.com/user/SteveGPhotography. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thanks.